Have you been told that if you want stronger high notes, you just need to support more? So you start using your abdominals more, pushing harder and increasing the breath pressure. And the result from all this extra effort? Ah! Your high notes feel even more tight, strained, and difficult. Congratulations, you're now forcing the sound instead of coordinating it. I'm Adam from Armstrong School of Singing, creator of the SingEasy Vocal Method. In this video, I'll show you why more support and pushing your high notes actually makes singing harder. And I'll give you some simple exercises to help your voice find the right coordination instead. A lot of singers are taught that high notes require more support. So when they approach the top of their range, they try to push more from the stomach, tightening the abdominal muscles and body, all in an effort to force more air to get the note out. But like most things, the voice doesn't respond well to more effort. Now, some might argue that more support or pushing produces a stronger sound. But I'm yet to meet a great singer who first learned to force their voice and then later to make it feel easy. Great singers make it look easy and effortless for a reason. They first learn how to coordinate the systems of the voice and then develop that coordination into powerful and expressive singing. If we want to do the same, then we have to learn high notes are not about pushing harder. They're about maintaining coordination between vocal fold function and breath pressure. As the pitch rises, the vocal folds stretch and increase their resistance. The breath pressure naturally increases in response. And the muscles of the body need to learn how to maintain this pressure and keep the balance. If the breath pressure becomes too strong, the vocal folds can't maintain the resistance on their own. So the body naturally recruits other muscles to help. The tongue, the jaw, the throat, and the muscles of the neck all get involved. These muscles will try to stabilize the situation, but it creates that feeling of strain or tightness in the throat. And what do most singers do when they feel this? Well, they push even harder. In my studio, I see this problem constantly. Singers try to push high notes harder instead of coordinating them. Inside the SingEasy Vocal Method, we help singers learn to balance this coordination so the voice can function freely without excessive effort, no matter the note. So how do we achieve this? First, we need to understand the two general responses that occur when forcing the voice. The first is when we respond by excessively opening the throat in an effort to relieve this pressure. It sounds like this. You can hear my vocal folds are having trouble coming together there. And that's because the action of opening the throat actively is pulling them apart, like taking in a deep breath. Now that's not very helpful when we want to sing because the vocal folds need to be together. The second is where we constrict the throat even further. As the larynx is lifting up, the tongue begins to go into the swallowing action, and it causes the classic Kermit or Yoda sound. Not a sound we want to make either. Both of these can lead to the familiar culprits of uncoordinated singing. Cracking, yodeling, Tarzan, raspy, or even overly breathy sounds. So here's a simple way to start developing better coordination. If you feel like you want to open your throat excessively as you sing higher, the TH exercise will usually work better. I like to use a bit of paper towel to hold my tongue, and we're holding the tongue so that we can make sure it's not trying to pull back into the throat. We make a noise like this, holding the tongue. If your throat tends to feel more constricted and the larynx feels pushed upwards, then the raspberry can help regulate that pressure for you. These are two of the first coordination exercises I introduced to new students with the SingEasy method. Using the appropriate exercise, slide gently through your range or song while keeping your focus on the airflow component. What we mean by that is, with the TH, you want to make sure you maintain while vocalizing, just like this. With the raspberry, it's the component that we want to maintain. If you maintain this focus, these exercises will correct the balance between breath pressure and vocal fold resistance. Right function, right order, right result. When that coordination improves, power develops naturally. So if your high notes feel tight, the solution isn't more effort, it's better coordination. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more videos on building a reliable, powerful, and sustainable voice. And don't forget to sing easy.